Roger Cyr was the founding father of the Operation Lifesaver program.
I picture him as the one getting the program started in Canada, dealing with the high level of governments, high level within the rail industry to get the buy-in, get the funding, to get the program started.
Roger was as everybody who's ever met him knows, a very highly experienced railway person whose passion for railway safety and the community is just unbelievable.
Ben Levesque took over from Roger Cyr 10 years after Roger began the program.
During Ben's era, I think he brought it back down to the working level and had it developed, like the standard, so standard presentations, working with the safety councils, making sure it got into the provinces. So I think Ben's era was really basically getting it out to the public, out to the people, and diversifying it. And I'd say with Dan's era, which is still ongoing, I think he brought the new technologies into focus, into place.
I brought some new ideas to the program with the guidance of Ben, and I think that together with his support and the support of all of the many stakeholders and partners around this program, will continue to be a success and try to make a difference in people's lives.
I see it every day where two huge competitors, Canadian Pacific Railways and CN, are actually working together towards safety. They're joining together to make sure that it's safe. And on top of that, you've got the regulator, Transport Canada, who's actually working with them. Then you've got the unions, which labor management, working together towards safety.
We're working closely with police authorities and other community authorities, health authorities, and obviously those who are in the training business on motor vehicle side of things.
The partnership has been successful because the fundamental measure of that is, are you having an effect on safety in the community? And yes, in BC, like everywhere else across the country, we are having far fewer level crossing collisions than we did 25 years ago, a vastly lower number.
Operation Lifesaver is, I think, certainly been responsible for developing and fostering partnerships across Canada in terms of railway safety.
Opération Carreau-Train existe quand même depuis un bon laps de temps, sauf que dernièrement, on essaie d'impliquer non seulement les groupes communautaires, les groupes de citoyens dans différentes municipalités, mais surtout avec l'ensemble des services de police à travers le Canada.
One of the interesting things about this program is the in-kind contributions that the partners bring. For $1 of funds to initiate something, the benefit of the program, the results that are achieved, can be 10, 20 times greater.
People take chances at crossings and they don't realize the dangers that they're putting themselves in and the way they affect the train crews. A train crew goes over that piece of track, over that crossing, day in and day out. And when an incident occurs at that location, and the individual has to take that trauma back with them, they take it home, it affects their family, it affects their social life.
The opportunity to do things better, to prevent accidents from happening, is really quite incredible. There are costs that can't be counted in dollars in terms of consequences.
And we're constantly looking for ways to improve our ability to communicate and to train and educate people about the critical nature of railroad operations and the need to be safe.
In recent years, the posters, the educational materials that we have to distribute to the public have all been revised, updated, improved. The video productions and all this kind of stuff. The tool set today is phenomenal compared to what it was even 10 years ago.
The Operation Lifesaver Educational Vehicle, or OLIVE, it is a vehicle that goes across the country. It's a moving classroom, basically. It attends events, fairs, and programs. It goes into each of the communities and provinces across Canada. It is run by volunteers, and it is basically a rolling billboard.
Definitely Operation Lifesaver, and later on in the past 10 years, Direction 2006, has had definitely an impact in achieving a reduction in crossing collisions and trespassing incidents, but particularly raising the awareness and changing human behavior around railway property.
The initiative has been hugely successful in bringing in multi-partners and stakeholders into the scope and into trying to get people involved in further reducing these incidents and fatalities.
You've got Viacom, you've got other radio and television networks that provide free airtime, free billboards, free bus shelters. So that's a commitment by industry, and they've seen that it's a worthwhile cause, and they're doing something about it.
The job is never done because you educate one person at a time, and there's new people coming along all the time. And the community is evolving. New roads, new neighborhoods. The train network is growing, and the pressures in the community in that interface are growing all the time. So it requires a bigger effort over time to cope with those problems.
At the end of the Direction 2006 mandate, I think it will be very important for us to try to maintain a similar program to help us to continue the development of materials.
My community services unit, in terms of their public safety, their outreach, a lot of the material that they use and a lot of support they get is from the Operation Lifesaver program.
This is a first-class program. It's made major improvements in the safety of not only our employees and people working in the railways, but citizens at large in the country. And I'm committed to doing whatever I can do to continue to improve it and make it a very successful program in the future.
We need to eliminate all these needless deaths and fatalities and injuries that occur at these crossings. We need to reduce the traumatic effects that it has on train crews and their families, and all of the victims' families as well. These incidents and accidents do not need to happen.